Hi guys, I want to talk a little bit about sticking with it and really being consistent. There's something I struggle with is being consistent. I'm horrible at it. The only thing I'm consistent at is stuff in my face. But I really, as I'm cleaning up my room, trying to get my life back where it used to be, and trying to lose the weight, trying to clean up the area so I can feel comfortable in my own room and just show myself that yes, it may hurt to clean, yes, it may, but it will get better. But just how much mentally healthier I feel when I can come into a room and I go, oh, I wish it was cleaner. Oh, I wish I could have more company. Right now, I don't like the state of my house. I don't like the state of my room. And that plays a lot on your mental health and your mental stability. And as I was cleaning up, and as I was getting to look a little better, I realized just how much happier I was becoming. So the thing is, I have got to stay consistent. It's hard for me to stay consistent. It's hard for me to stick with what I say I'm going to do. Not because I don't want to. It's just when the going gets tough, I tend to quit, and that's a hard thing to admit to. But it's the truth. People call it laziness. I think it's just mental shutdown. It's not that I don't want to. I literally sometimes cannot get myself to do it. And it's about really pushing through. Taking little areas at a time has been a huge help. I'm not sure if I'm brave enough right now to show you a before and after picture. But maybe when everything is done, then I will get brave enough to show you this is what I was living in and this is what it's like now. But it's completely vulnerable, and I'm not quite sure if I'm ready to open myself up to that kind of judgment yet. But I'm getting there. I do want to share this because this is my journey, and I want to be able to show other people you're not alone. But right now, my ego, my pride, yes, is probably in my way. But it's been helping me to really see if I get this cleaned up, and then I can move on to the next room, and I can move on to the next room. And this is not a quick process, y'all. This is going to take me probably a year. And that's okay, even though sometimes I'm bothered by it. But even then, maybe as I lose the weight, it's easier for me to move around and get around. And like all I did today is I cleaned up just stuff that was in the way, junk, embarrassingly. And just I was bending down and I was sweeping. And I only did it for like 10 minutes. And, and it's hot. I live in Texas. And my back was hurting. But I did it. I did some of it. And the more I can do it, the better it's going to get. I just have to stay patient and stay consistent. Don't find excuses to quit. Don't find excuses to give up. Because in the end, this is going to be so worth it. So if you find yourself wanting to do something, but you're feeling overwhelmed, first of all, take a deep breath. Give yourself some grace and break it down into smaller pieces. I'm telling you, it does a world of difference. And no matter what it is, for me, like even just losing weight, it's me choosing to eat better foods. Keeping track of calories right now was overwhelming me and making me shut down and binging. So I just am paying attention to what I'm eating and how much. Not worried about the calories. And you know what? The other day we went down running errands. I got into our vehicle, and even though the seatbelt was already looser than I expected it to be when we first got the vehicle, now I notice, ooh, this is a little bit looser. And it's like a little bit easier, quicker for me to put on without having to struggle, do that whole wiggle everything. So I am having NSVs. I have not got myself to jump on the scale yet. I will be honest with you, that is a huge thing for me. That brings me so much anxiety. I'm worried about it spiraling me. As long as I can feel a change in my body, I'm not going to worry about weighing in right now. I will eventually. But it's just the point of me dragging on is if you feel like giving up, don't. Just take what it is that you need to get done and break it up into pieces. Whether, as I said, losing weight Or if it's exercising, don't commit to 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week, because that could be too much for you right now. If you're brand new at it, do what I do. It's like, okay, 5 minutes a day, or at least try to get 5 minutes in a day. I don't put exactly what I have to do because it overwhelms me. And then when I go over 5 minutes, what a feeling that is. What a great feeling. And you're going to keep getting better and do more. And then eventually, once you start realizing you're getting consistent with that, then you can start to give a little bit more goals. Give yourself a little tiny goals to reach. Reward yourself. If you make it one week, also you realize you did it 10 minutes every day. Treat yourself to something you like. And I don't, whatever it is, candles, perfume, something small. Treat yourself. You deserve it. And before you know it, you're accomplishing all these bigger goals, but you did them one step at a time. And it's so much easier to climb, stairs than it is to climb a mountain all at once. So that's my suggestion for you all today. And yes, I'm practicing what I'm preaching here. So anyway, I hope you all had a wonderful Monday, and I will talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.